of those two.
Welcome to our February 9th, 2024 special session. Would you all please join me for a moment of silence? Would you please join us now for the Pledge of Allegiance? Hall.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have an agenda before us.
Motion to approve.
Have a motion to approve.
Second.
Who second? Mr. Haley second. Any discussion? We have a roll call vote, please.
Mr. Vanderboer,
Yes.
Ms. Brogdon,
Yes.
Mr. Haley,
Yes.
Mr. Chadwick,
Yes.
Mr. Underwood,
Yes.
Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Motion carries. Do we have any signed up? Thank you. Next on our agenda, we have the Director of School Search. As everyone knows, I'm sure, Dr. Miles Berard has withdrawn his application for the Director of Schools. So we're here to discuss where we go from here. Any comments? Mr. Haley?
Madam Chair, I think we've gone through a process that we've all agreed upon. I think we've got to a point where we are now to a candidate, and I think it's proper at this point that this board take a vote and then getting the results of the vote. And we'll, whether we're working on a contract or what we do next. But with that being said, I will make a motion that we offer a contract to Dr. Christy Sutherland. That motion will include pending your negotiation and bringing the contract back to us to review and approve the final.
You have a motion? You have a second?
I'll second.
Second. Mr. Underwood? Discussion, Mr. Vanderboer?
Madam Chair, this is it's not been easy for any of us. We're all trying to do the best for all the parties concerned. This board has been divided on the proceedings. We're presently in the budget process or getting ready to go into the budget process. We also have a pending election coming up. We've got at least one board member, maybe three, that could be replaced. So I certainly think that is, in my mind, some level of relevance based on everything that has gone on through this process. We're potentially setting in place a tone of this board and setting in place a direction for our school system for the next 2 to 4 years if we proceed and we're not united. We need a person that I feel like that can bring us together and bring the teachers together and bring the public together. Somebody that we can all kind of coalesce around and hopefully build a consensus. I quite frankly think that Dr. McCord has done a fabulous job. She truly has. I'm asking the board to kind of slow this process down. I know there's a pending motion, but I would suggest that we consider extending Dr. McCord's contract, maybe through the election or through the end of the calendar year. She is a person that we all, I feel like, have a strong sense of consensus about, that she is doing a good job. I think, unfortunately, this process is divided in many ways this county, and I hate that it's come to that. That's not what anybody wanted. So I just think we're going to be making a decision on a educational leadership position that, as I said, can set the tone for many years. And I think we don't need to rush the process. I've been sitting here just like everybody else has through it. And for that reason, that's what I wish this board would consider. Thank you.
Any other comments?
Madam Chairman,
Yes, Mr. Bradley.
I support what Mr. Van have already said. I think things have been going good. I think we need to step back and take a look at all the things that have been said. I realize I've been one that's been pretty vocal, but I got emails today and phone calls, and I support Dr. McCord guiding us for the duration of how long it's going to take.
Any other comments? Mr. Haley?
Just to add my comments to the gentleman's thoughts. My comment is not to agree or disagree with what the future might hold. I think that's a separate situation. I think it's worthy of conversations, and I don't think until we've gone through a process, and I think it's prudent to make a vote and decide where we stand. It's time to come together and work for that leadership to bring the county together. I don't see that any delays or any opening back up is going to produce anything different in a short order. It's not meant to be disrespectful to Dr. McCord. I fully supported her as an interim. That was my position. It was an interim position. I think getting anything long term would be a discussion. You would have after this vote is made, whether it's voted up or down. I think that we owe that to Dr. Sutherland. And I think we owe it to the people. And I think it's our job to work with a new director to move forward and to unite. There was separation 12 years ago. There's been a separation anytime there's been a director hired. That's the nature of the beast. And I think it's time that we take that vote, whether we support what we've done or not. Thank you.
Any other comments?
What does this vote look like as far as
The motion? You're wanting the motion repeated?
no? I fully understand it.
You're wanting to know what we're voting?
The motion to hire Miss Christie.
Yes, that was.
Motion
Let it stay
to allow this motion to offer her a contract, which would
Right.
have to be contract. Whoever you hire, whether it's now, a year from now, 10 years from now, it would still boil down. What we've done so far is consensus vote for the board to speak to each other. At this point, the next step, whether it's now or any time, is to offer a contract. We don't know that Dr. Sutherland would accept a contract that's worked out. Typically, what happened last time is we voted and allowed the chairman to work on that contract and bring it back. We would eventually have to approve the final contract.
But just
Mr. Vandermoor?
to be clear, it is a vote to approve. Yeah.
Any other questions?
What does it look like if the vote failed? What does that look like?
Mr. Haley?
How's it look to me, or how's it look? Probably a question to attorney, but the option's open to the board.
If you're asked for a legal determination, then the board would decide what's next.
Any other comments?
I just
Mr.
want to, I
Hall?
just want to clarify the motion, just to make sure I have it correct. It's a motion to offer the contract pending negotiation and review by the board.
Absolutely.
Is the way I heard it, and that was your second, Mr. Underwood. Thank you.
Okay, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Vanderboard,
No.
Ms. Brogdon,
Yes.
Mr. Haley,
Yes.
Mr. Chadwick,
No.
Mr. Underwood,
Yes.
Mr. Parker.
Yes.
4-2, motion carries.
Next on our agenda, we have comments by board members. But before that, I need to cancel the recessed
Meeting that we had on the 22nd, since we did that tonight. And we had recess for after our normal board meeting on February 22nd.
And I think just out of an abundance of caution, we would suspend the rules, motion to suspend the rules, vote on that motion to suspend the rules, and then vote on canceling the recess meeting.
Move to suspend.
Second.
a motion and a second to suspend the rules. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Vanderwood,
Yes.
Ms. Brogdon,
Yes.
Mr. Haley,
Yes.
Mr. Chadwick,
Yes.
Mr. Underwood,
Yes.
and Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Okay, rules are suspended. So
So now we
Move to cancel the recess on the 22nd.
Second.
have a motion to cancel the recess on the 22nd. Second.
For clarity, the regular board meeting will still take place at 7 p.m., just not the recessed session.
That's
That's
correct.
Public clarity. Thank you.
Roll call vote.
Mr. Vanderwood,
Yes.
Ms. Brogdon,
Yes.
Mr. Haley,
Yes.
Mr. Chadwick,
Yes.
Mr. Underwood,
yes.
Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Motion return to special session.
Second.
Have a motion to return to the special session in a second. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Vanderwood,
Yes.
Ms. Brogdon,
Yes.
Mr. Haley,
Yes.
Mr. Chadwick,
Yes.
Mr. Underwood,
Yes.
Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now comments by board members.
I'd like to add something to the agenda for coming up next Thursday. It's appropriate, and I've talked to Mr. Chadwick about this as a TLN rep. If you would add legislative resolution, as y'all remember, it's time has kind of got away from us, but we have a legislative session Monday and Tuesday to be at. I think several are going to attend, and out of that will come some resolution recommendations. And I think Mr. Chadwick's going to work on that next week, and look forward to his recommendation for the resolution. I just want to make sure it's on the agenda where we can address it.
Just to be clear, you said next week, you mean the 22nd.
And also be clear, days are jumbled up. So
Yeah. I want to make sure regular. Yeah.
we do have extra week. No rush next week.
Is there a meeting next week?
Learn some information next week.
Thank you.
Any other comments?
I will make a comment.
Mr. Vanderwood?
This board has voted and it's come to a decision. And when there's a decision made, we move forward and act together, and we act united. And I want everybody to know they have my commitment. Dr. Sutherland, you have my commitment. I'll be working with you and for you. So we're going to move forward. And I have confidence that you will do the same thing, and I know you will. So congratulations.
I as well.
I too. I was voted to do something, for teachers, and I've tried, and you've spoken, and again, I was misquoted in the newspaper, but I pledge my support.
I've got to say something too, and I appreciate this board. It looks from the outside looking in different than it is, but this has been a great board to work with all in all. And I look forward to working together with this board and taking direction from all of you. And I appreciate I'm just proud to be here with y'all.
Remember the regular board meeting, February 22nd at 7 p.m.
Move to adjourn.
Need a second, you got it.
You gotta
used to that.
do it.